Good morning, students. Let us continue with the session. Today we will discuss about storage unit, mobile system and software. Let us continue with the storage unit. First is the definition of memory. It is the part of computer hardware that is used to store information. The type of memory is first is the primary memory, also known as the internal memory. Second is the secondary memory, also known as the external memory. The primary memory are the two type of primary memory. First is the RAM, full form of RAM is random access memory. Second is the ROM, that is the read only memory. Type of RAM, dynamic RAM and static RAM. Type of ROM is PROM, EEPROM and EEPROM. Secondary memory. There are three type of secondary memory based on the magnetic media, optical media and flash drive. Magnetic media is the hard disk, optical media is the CD-ROM and DVD, flash drive is the pen drive, or today we use the Blu-ray disc, is also known in the optical media. Then unit of memory is the 1 bit. 0 and 1 is known as the bit. Collection of 8 bit equal to 1 byte. Collection of 1024 byte equal to 1 kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte equal to 1 megabyte. 1024 megabyte equal to 1 gigabyte. 1024 gigabyte equal to 1 terabyte. Or 1024 terabyte equal to 1 petabyte. This is the unit of memory. Today we use the 2 GB, 3 GB, 4 GB, and in the mobile we also use the internal memory that contain 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB RAM. Let us continue with the next topic, mobile system organization. Today we use mobile for making call through radio signal, offering camera, utility, handling touch sensitive screen and display audio or video. Let us now discuss the functional component of mobile system. First is the mobile processor. If we have the mobile handset, then we have the mobile processor. Mobile processor is known as the brain of computer. Brain of computer, and also just in case of computer, the processor is known as the brain of computer. So in case of mobile system, it is also known as the brain of mobile. It contains two parts. First is the communication processing unit. Second is the application processing unit. In case of mobile, the mobile processor include the two units. First is the communication processing unit. Second is the application processing unit. But in case of computer system, the processor contain, that is the control unit and ALU. And in mobile processor, it contains communication processing unit and application processing unit. The function of communication processing unit is, it is responsible for making and receiving phone call on the mobile handset. It contains two state. First is the DAC, second is the ADC. DAC means digital to analog converter and ADC means the analog to digital converter. Second part is the APU. It is responsible for controlling all the application program. That is, we have number of applications installed in the mobile that are controlled with the processor. The special part of processor is the APU that control all these. Second is the display unit. It is used to display the contents on the screen. Third is the camera unit. It is used to take the photo or making the video. Fourth is the mobile memory. It also known as the internal memory. It contains the RAM and ROM. And last is the external memory. It is used to expand storage area by using memory card. We can expand the memory of mobile by using the memory card. Next topic is the software. Definition of software. In case of computer hardware, we use input, output, processing unit and memory unit. The software is the part of computer that control all the operation of computer system and make the hardware to run. It combine all the relation between the system, inputs, output, processing unit, and control all the internal part of the system. Type of system is the system software and language software. The system software, the software that control the internal computer operation is called the system software. For example, operating system and language processor. Let us discuss the operating system. And operating system is a program which act as an interface between user and hardware. For example, Windows operating system, Linux operating system. Example of operating system is the single user OS, multi-user OS, time-sharing OS, real OS, and multi-processing OS. Then let us discuss about the language processor. A language processor is also known as the system software. It is a special type of computer software that can translate the source code into an object code or machine code. Language processor is a special type of software that convert source code. Source code means the code written by the programmer and convert it into object code or machine code. Machine code means it can be understandable by the machine. There are the three type of language processor. First is the assembler, second is the interpreter, third is the compiler. Let us discuss the interpreter. The language processor that convert assembly language into machine language. Assembler, assembly language to machine language. Second is the interpreter. It is a collection of programs that convert or translate high level language into machine language line by line. If we have 10 lines, then first line convert into machine language, then second line convert into machine language, and so on up to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. But in case of compiler, it also convert high level language into machine language, but at one go. Then we have discussed about the application software. Definition of application software. An application software is the set of programs necessary to carry out operation for a specific or specified application. Category of application software. First is the package. The collection of programs that are used to perform specific work. For example, word processing package, spreadsheet package, DBMS, DTP software. Second is the utility software. Utility software are also the application program that assist the computer by performing housekeeping function. For example, text editor, backup utility, antivirus software. And last is the tailor-made software. These software are used to develop as per the requirement of an organization. If a organization want to a specialized software, then it can use the system according to rules, according to the organization, and a specific firm, computer firm, can make these. For example, payroll system. Okay students, this lesson is completed now. So according to this lesson, your homework is to do the exercise of this lesson. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.